Martin Van Breems. I'm aboard the Hanse 470e Freyja. The 470e was built for 2 years, and it was really a special boat. Michael Schmidt conceived of it as a super yacht. It starts, of course, with the styling of the hull and deck, which are clean and elegant, but it also extends to the construction of the boat. Michael Schmidt wanted this boat to be special, and he built the hull out of epoxy resins that were pre-impregnated. So it has construction that is equal to the very best custom boats out there. The boat also has a galvanized grid, which you'll commonly see on some higher end boats like Swans and X Yachts. The boat, we'll take a look at it, has a massive galvanized steel grid which takes all the loads, makes for a really stiff boat that you can take offshore. There's no movement, no flex. It's really a great way to build a boat. Let's take a look at some of the details. After a hard day of sailing, of course, it's nice to relax, and the main salon is a beautiful large space. You even have these wonderful chairs that have a footrest and recline and everything else you can think of. The galley is well suited for cooking meals at sea or when you're in port. You've got a good sized ice box, a refrigerator, top part is a freezer, a little slide out bin, and you've got this lower access so you don't have to reach down and try to pull things out. Nice double sink. This is all solid surface Corian, two burner stove and oven, and again just tons of storage space with these huge deep lockers, nice sliding drawers, so pretty easy to be well stocked and enjoy some great meals afloat if you're so interested. The owner's stateroom is huge. It has tons of storage, hanging locker storage here, a space for shoes and such underneath, and additional lockers and cabinets on either side with plenty of shelf space above. Finally, you've got humongous storage space underneath the berth with even more storage space below here. You can see where the galvanized grid ends up here if you take a closer look. The owner's cabin has an in-suite owner's head, complete with a stall, with a shower, and a lovely appointed sink. Plenty of storage space as usual. Two large and spacious aft cabins. You can see they are easily capable of sleeping 2 people in really nice comfort with lots of storage space. The aft head has a stall shower, has a nice wash basin made out of, again, solid surface Corian, good size opening port, and on Freyja you've got an electric head. Freyja has a state-of-the-art electronics package including a new cockpit display. One of the things I really like is how neatly Hanse did the wiring. This is back when they still allowed you to open up and see all this wiring, and they did a beautiful job to all bundled and tied off very well. The boat also has a advanced Wi-Fi network that can both get Wi-Fi signals ashore and serves as a hub. So there's also converters to convert both NEMA 1983 and 2000 data into a streamable digital source, which you can see can be displayed here on the down below TV. Of course, this is a regular TV and can serve as the you can play movies off it, but you can also use it for navigation. You can display AIS and all your other data down below here, along with, of course, up in the cockpit display. So really a state-of-the-art navigation system. This engine has great access to it and a lot of upgrades. One of the cool things is it has a high output alternator with a flat serpentine belt, so you don't have to be replacing belts every 50 or 100 hours. Good access to the raw water filter. A Raycor filter was added back aft, so makes filter changes a lot easier. It also has a priming system built into it. These are great engines, super reliable and quiet, and a very smooth, powerful engine. This is one of the transverse galvanized beams. You also have this channel section here that helps distribute the loads from the keel bolts to these beams, which carry the load out. The galvanized grid is attached via glassing to the hull. You can see these really massive beams which do a great job of spreading the load out the exterior and taking the rig loads too. The chain plate loads, which are hidden inside of this cabinet, are carried down to this very massive galvanized I-beam, which in turn is bolted into the hull. When you look in here, you can also see that the main bulkhead has been glassed to the hull. This is not a boat built with bulkheads that are just set into notches and glued in. This boat is built in a traditional way with the bulkheads glassed to both the hull and the deck. This primary bulkhead, by the way, is over an inch thick, almost an 1.5 inch thick. So again, really massive construction, totally suitable for offshore. Looking up in the front here, she's got an upgraded Rockna anchor, one of the best anchors available. She also has a only a couple year old Schaefer furling system. This is a 3100. I like the Schaefer system. It has the biggest bearings that are on the market. It really is the lowest friction, the easiest to turn, easiest to rotate. The 470 has a large anchor locker. Your chain goes forward here, back aft. You have a separate compartment where you can store an extra anchor, fenders. The propane locker's underneath here. That's the remote for the anchor winch. Walking back aft, the forward cabin, you can see has 2 but 3 hatches along with these small ones. So that's in the head and this is here. So 4 opening hatches into the forward cabin. One of the really cool features of the boat is the self-tacking jib. So combined with a Dutchman system in the main and Harken track system and electric winches, the boat is incredibly easy to single hand. All the cleats are pop-up cleats, so you can retract them simply by pushing in 2 buttons and dropping them down. So she has all these flush retracting cleats. On this boat, we made the ports, the cabin house ports, so they open. This was in fact the prototype for what Hanse eventually used on all their boats. All the lines run under the deck, and one of the cool features is the lines run all the way back aft here. You've got an electric winch, so the helmsman from back aft here can operate the electric winches. You can reef the boat, you can trim the sails, you can do everything right back here from the helms. The 2 helms allow you to walk back, forward, and aft easily. There's another large storage locker back aft here. Plenty of room for fenders and the such. This is the access plate for the emergency steering. The rudder system on this boat is all done with Jeffer rudder bearings. We replaced the rudder bearing, the lower rudder bearing on this boat just this spring. Of course, you have an adjustable backstay, secondaries. And another very cool feature on the boat is a swim ladder, which I'm going to let down now. You can take a look at it with the swim ladder, with the swim platform. The swim platform is up right now, but it easily flips down and forms a great space for relaxing or water sports. Cockpit entertaining is a big part of sailing, of course. So the 470 has a wonderful table. When the leaves are up, you can put drinks here. And when you open the 2 leaves, you've got a good-sized space for having dinner with 4 or 6 people. Coming back aft here, brakes are in the center. This boat has upgraded wheels. These are true carbon wheels built in Italy. They are incredibly light and add to the responsive handling of the boat quite a bit. I hope you can appreciate that the 470e is absolutely one of my favorite Hanse models, and I look forward to showing her to you soon. You will not be disappointed.